The local high school sports season has been delayed as expected due to the coronavirus pandemic. The CIF announced changes to the sports calendar today.
I think anybody who's a coach, any parent that watches television just saw what was going on across the country. We knew that fall wasn't going to happen, so we knew January was definitely a possibility, something that was on the table.
The CIF announced that the 2020-2021 high school sports season would not begin until December at the earliest. Almost all of the 10 CIF sections in California will follow these guidelines, including the southern and central sections in which Santa Barbara, San Luis Obispo, and Ventura County schools compete in.
It gives us an opportunity to put dates down on a calendar, start dates, end dates to seasons, championship dates. So it's exciting to be able to start the plan and move forward from this.
High school football is now slated to begin with official practices starting in December and the first games played in early January, but that is under the best case scenario. Santa Barbara Dons head football coach J.T. Stone supports the CIF plan, but he is not optimistic right now.
Being a head football coach and running a program, you know, it's hard to run it under COVID conditions. I really can't see it happening until this thing gets better. You know, there's a lot of concerns. You know, kids come to practice, you know, they get sick, then your football team is shut down. Until this thing goes away, it's going to be hard to get these kids on this field.
A big challenge will be playing all of these sports in a 6.5-month time frame instead of a 9 to 10-month period. For example, boys and girls volleyball and water polo will now be at the same time period instead of separate seasons, which makes finding courts and pools available for practices and games difficult.
There's definitely some logistical hurdles that we have to work through with this updated calendar, but this is a perfect situation or example of what I tell my kids that I coach all the time, that you got to focus on what you can control, and I can't control that decision, so we'll focus on the solution moving forward.
The last local CIF high school sporting events were played in the second week of March, and now the waiting game continues for several more months. Now, the CIF Northern section, which comprises of 73 schools in Northern California, announced that their schools can begin fall sports with local health department approval. If they play in the fall, they would likely forgo the state championship playoffs. And for more information about the Southern and Central sports schedules, please go to our mobile app or visit our website. That's a look at sports.